These are the Ponzi Papers. The Ponzi Papers are 26 articles written by investigative journalist Max Azzarello, who tragically passed away April 19th, 2024. I learned about Max spreading pamphlets and wondered what they said. I couldn't find anything on YouTube about his theories, so I decided to read them and look at them and share them here myself. As the narrator, I do not endorse or support anything he writes and do not claim any authorship. I am simply finding his writings and sharing them with the world. I am not a professional YouTuber. Please forgive my poor production quality. Part 13, The Unified Jeffrey Epstein Theory, posted November 3rd, 2023. Jeffrey Epstein learned how to blackmail people as a child when he read How I Play Snooker by Joe Davis, as taught to him by his father. If you buy this book and read it pretending you're about to go to college and you want to blackmail students, you'll become quite skilled. A broad sampling of how the book teaches blackmail. You, the blackmail artist, are the snooker player. The cue ball is who you appear to be the victim. The object ball is the victim. It's easy to look ahead to the screw shot, where you reveal the blackmail. But the important thing is to focus on every stroke. You want to influence the victim step by step, to steer them toward trusting you and providing compromat. Compromat is spelled Kompramat. When you go for that screw shot, shoot low. Everybody aims low, but novices don't aim low enough. If the screw shot doesn't bite into the skin of the object ball and steer them in a new direction, you haven't done it properly. The distance between the cue ball and the object ball is metaphorical. The closer together, the closer the relationship. People often want to sink a screw shot and stay close to the pocket. Blackmail them without revealing that it was you who did it, so you can stay friends. Our author rarely does this because it introduces too many variables that could go wrong. Epstein went to New York University because it housed a blackmail ring inherited by Lucky Luciano down the street. He was recognized for his talents and ushered off to the CIA officer Donald Barr at the Dalton School. From there, Epstein grew into the CIA's best teen sex blackmail artist. We are able to surface this story from this fan site of Steve Davis, which is actually a coded fan page for Jeffrey Epstein. This technique is called argot, and these are just two examples of snooker, meaning blackmail. A third, the snooker child protection policy, is covered here. Eventually, Epstein moved out of the blackmail and into the Ponzi scheme department. His program for evolutionary dynamics at Harvard University was a fake science Ponzi factory, much like Harvard's Launch Lab X and Stanford's StartX.com. And he met with the editorial board of Scientific America so they could promote Ponzi schemes. The investment meetings from notable people such as Noam Chomsky were criminal investments in the Ponzi schemes, which sometimes requires as much liquidity as you can throw at them, and would be a handsome return elsewhere on the back end. Epstein moved the stolen Ponzi winnings out through Bear Stearns Investment Bank, which was supposed to collapse, as all Ponzi schemes must. Epstein helped Bill Clinton found the Clinton Global Initiative. Its purpose is international money laundering to invest in Ponzi schemes and other organized crime around the globe, hidden under the guise of effective altruism. He was involved with cryptocurrency, which was the world's first planetary decentralized Ponzi scheme with its own high-frequency trading shadow banking theft network, built out of Stanford University. All of the trillions of dollars that people use to buy crypto have already been stolen via the stock market. In order to mask this theft, our supervillain billionaires intentionally unleashed COVID on the world and called the Ponzi theft the COVID boom, or the stay-at-home stocks. The proof here is very complex, but the first sentence of this Stanford Bitcoin event page gives away the game. Because that money is already stolen and they've stopped seeding the crypto liquidity pool with mega donations, the economy will imminently collapse. In order to pretend it's not all because of crypto, we are about to get one hell of a false flag attack by our own government, and World War III will probably start in a day. If you follow the rest of this series, you'll learn that Ponzi's and blackmail are just some of the financial crimes we're up against, but that the big con is that we're effectively victims of history's largest cult, which has gaslit us into believing we can't do anything about our worsening circumstances while they bleed us dry. What does that mean for Mr. Epstein? He's not dead. No motive for suicide, no motive for murder. They all know the big con, that we're in a cult, and why on earth would he ever reveal that? And since they're Ponzi experts, they know a thing or two about faking evidence.